making requests. You know, this is my thing here.
All right. That's that's your final verdict.
It's my final word on this. Anything else would be catastrophic potentially. The only thing I want aside from that would probably be just Virgil.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think Dante, yeah, it's pretty much set in stone. I think it's already been leaked, so
I don't
yeah.
think anything's in stone. I don't think anything's leaked. I don't think there's anything that people know because they never know. People like to act like they know.
Mhm.
They don't know. So we will have to reserve our judgment
Mhm.
until we actually see it.
Yeah. Well, we'll see it soon.
Let's see here. Let's see here.
We'll be seeing it
Put
soon.
that there. We'll just play a little bit here. It's only a short few minutes. 10 minutes now.
Yeah. Yeah. About 10 more minutes. Show starts. We'll see all the surprises, and then we might talk about it a little bit. Then
It's going to be
come
35
back.
minutes, guys. So don't get your coffee, do your bathroom breaks. Do it before. Do it before, not after.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be,
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good show, I think. You know.
yeah, without a doubt.
All right. About 10 more minutes. Show's almost here. So yeah. Now, if you're tuning in this morning, good morning to you. Today, of course, right, is Thursday, January the 16th, and we got this show starting at 9 a.m. Eastern, right, bro?
9 a.m., about 10 minutes from now.
9 a.m. Eastern. So it's almost time. So yeah,
Bright and
like
early.
like you said, man, go get your coffee, go get your bathroom breaks in, go get your breakfast, go get your cereal, your toast, or whatever it is that you have for breakfast. So go ahead and get that and come back so we
Get
can go ahead and
started.
watch this. Yeah, man. Yeah. You know what's crazy? I think yesterday I left a comment in the official trailer for that Shaolin versus Wu Tang game, right? And then I think the
Yeah.
actual developer responded back to me, bro. And I think he actually subscribed to our channel.
I don't know. I see.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, yeah. Because the second
certainly
one
a
is coming
passion
out.
project.
Yeah, exactly. Because the second one's coming out in less than a month. So I brought it up in the comment, right? He's like, yeah, early access comes out in a few weeks, so I'm thinking about probably see if I can try to get that, and then maybe reaching out to the guy.
Well, I mean, if that's what you want to do, man.
Yeah, I mean, just like how you were able to do it with Fight of Animals, which is really good, and very productive, and this just happened to be right. Like I wasn't expecting that, but the dude started replying back to me, right? So that's cool, So I think that's something that could be a possibility, right? So we'll see. We'll definitely see. But that game is it's cool. You got to try it, bro. But it's like how you said when with Metal Revolution, that's kind of like slower. But
Yeah. I mean, I see that the project is very clearly a smaller scale.
it's cool.
So
But it's
it's
more. It's not
more
really for the
casual.
hardcore. It's really mostly for like the old school kung fu movie fans. Cause I have those movies, bro. Like all those characters, I have the movies. So like when I saw that, I was like, "Oh, that's crazy, man! They fucking put them in the game now, And they have the fighting styles, like they're all, pretty much authentic, right? The fighting styles, like the tiger
Yeah, of
style or
course.
the monkey style or the crane style and shit like that, right? So it's pretty cool, bro. You should try it. I think you'll like
Can't
it.
imagine mocapping that looks like.
Yeah,
It's
dude,
probably
and
a lot of
it's
animation
really
work.
cool, bro. It's really cool, and I think the next one it's gonna be better.
Oh
I think
shit.
next one will have, of course, online, and then I think they're gonna
I
probably
mean, if
work
they
on
could
some
go from
combos.
one version, right, from one version without online to just having online, that would be a pretty big step for them.
I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be really good because I'm telling you, even the sprites and everything, the graphics are pretty good, bro. Like it's pretty good for an indie game. So I'm like, oh, it's pretty impressive. I was very impressed. You know, And the combo system is not that bad. It could be tuned, of course, but you only really need two buttons to play.
Oh yeah, but I'm open to creative takes on combo systems pretty much every time.
Yeah, you should try it, man. Because now I think we had to share, so you could try it. It's small. It's like 3.5 gigs, but it's cool. I liked it. I thought it was cool. I already beat it. I already beat the game. It was alright. It was pretty cool. The
Oh,
first match was pretty
Stone.
tough. I like lost like three or four times. But once I got the hang of it, I just went straight.
What's up, Danny? Welcome to the
Didn't lose
chat.
again. Good morning, man.
Oh man, getting command grabbed out here. Get rid of that. Get that out. Good old Discord coming through. Let's see here. Damn, Marvel 3 chip damage is something to behold. And I just got wake up level 3. Okay. Get rid of that guy. Oh, my character's dead. Alright. Now I need Virgil. Jeez, alright. 5 minutes. We are now 5 minutes away.
5 minutes, man. All right.
A mere 5 minutes away. I
What's
look
this
forward to
ultimate?
this. This is gonna be 30. Yeah, of course. This is gonna be 35 minutes. Like, this is gonna be a lot of info. Like,
It's
this
gonna
is
be
not a small presentation by any means.
35 minutes of pure hype.
Like, NRS trailers are like 20 seconds. Arc System Works is like 5 seconds. This is 35 minutes of the world. So Danny, thank you for the follow.
Salute to Danny. Oh man, let's see. It's almost time. It's almost time.
Okay, let me tag out. That crumple is genuinely so long.
All right. 6 a.m. Pacific. Less than 5 minutes
6 a.m.
away.
PT. Less than 5 minutes away.
Yes, sir. Let's see what good stuff they have.
Oh shit. There we go. Now, chat, if I were a better Dante player, I would show you the absolute havoc that's about to be unleashed on your puny Smash game by this fucked up character. Unfortunately, I play Virgil more than I play Dante, so I'm not gonna be able to show you that. But you've heard it from people with much more skill than myself already, I'm sure. Sure, you people all pay attention to Twitter plenty.
He's probably gonna be OP.
You never know. All the DLC characters have been pretty fucked up for
Really?
Ultimate. Oh yeah, for sure, without a doubt. There was talks of like bans of like the first one and crazy shit going on for the second one. Like, all right,
Okay, here we go. About a minute away.
About a minute away. Damn. About a minute and something. Holy shit. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me refresh the stream here. We're not here yet. I'm sure they're gonna like blow us away from the start too. All right. Just wait with 1 minute remaining. Oh shit.
Right, we're almost there. Nintendo Direct 2020, the first one of the year.
Oh, this ain't a direct. This is a Smash Direct, guys.
Well,
This is a Smash stream. It ain't a Nintendo Direct. Don't call it that.
what's
They
Nintendo
will
Direct
get
Smash? For Smash.
It's a Smash Direct. These Nintendo fandoms, man. They got their terms. They got their sacred words. Let me level 3 this motherfucker.
All right, should be happening any minute now.
Any minute now.
Yeah, it's a Smash reveal. That's what it is.
All right. Let's get down to business. It's enough playing around. Time for one more game. All right, guys. Let's refresh the stream.
It's not up yet.
It's 200,000 people. Yeah, it is.
The show's on?
Show's on.
No way.
Next DLC fighter. Let's check it out.
Oh no.
Hardly anyone. Oh shit. Y'all
Hello
thought you
everyone,
knew.
I'm Masahiro Sakurai, director of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate from Sora Limited. We'll be using today's showcase to give you a first look at our next DLC fighter. Actually, hardly
They're
anyone
not
knows what
saying
we'll be
anything.
announcing today, even among Nintendo staff worldwide.
Hardly anyone.
The development team and other stakeholders have been working on this fighter
What
with
is
the utmost
this?
secrecy. Which means other Nintendo
What
staff
is
around
this?
the globe will only start making preparations for release after the showcase has been broadcast. So it won't be available right away. Please understand
Not
that it
the
will take a
character
little
you were
time.
picturing.
I think even many Nintendo employees will be
Fighter
surprised to
reveal
see this
trailer,
and
let's
say,
go.
"Wow, really?"
Wonder what it is.
So let's all share in the fun of getting
Sure
our
we're gonna
hands
know, like,
on the
right
latest
away.
information.
Like it's gonna be like evident from
However,
the start.
even if you say, "That's
Maybe
not
it's
the
a huge
character I was
bait trick.
picturing,"
Let's
I
find
hope
out.
you don't have any hard feelings.
Oh,
We
what is
prepared a
this?
fighter reveal video. Once it starts, I think you'll figure out who it is pretty
Okay,
quickly.
interesting.
Now, let's do this.
Well-
Bro, I think you're a little ahead of me, bro.
Yeah, I am absolutely ahead of you. Sorry, I can't
I
help
can't
you there.
contain myself.
I don't care. So this is starting with the Fire Emblem trailer. All right.
All right.
I'm not surprised, but I don't know if I'm necessarily super excited. Okay, cutting to some
The time has finally
3
come
emblem
to
stuff in
unleash
here.
the forbidden spell of Zaharas upon our enemies.
This is definitely appealing to a very certain fandom right now.
What were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap? As you and I are one,
What is
I too
going
am
on
trapped
here?
within this void. In time, our hearts and minds will cease to be.
All right, yeah, it's a Fire Emblem character. There's
Are
your
you
Fire Emblem
prepared to
character,
die?
everybody.
Oh yeah.
There's your
Nice.
Fire
I
Emblem
thought as
character,
much.
guys. I'm not
I also
surprised.
do not wish to die. And yet,
I'm a little concerned that we may have hyped ourselves.
there is no other choice.
Byleth joined
Maybe.
Smash House.
You
Alright,
must
nice.
join
I dig that.
Smash.
Okay.
Join Smash Brothers
Okay, he's got a flame sword. I
already.
like that.
What
Flame
in the
whip
world
sword.
are you waiting for?
How do they make him different is my question. That would be the concern. Is he getting a new stage? Yeah, it's probably going to be the Academy.
So
Okay, that's
joining
official.
Smash
Probably
consumes even the
Academy
darkness
stage.
itself.
Rewinding it. They're rewinding it. What's going on, people? Too many sportsmen. Okay. All right. Too many
So you
swordsmen.
return, and sooner than expected. I see.
I didn't say it.
Too
They
many
said it.
swordsmen are there?
This time
And
it wasn't me.
You wield the
what is
sword
about
as
to happen?
well? What will you do?
Oh.
So that is
What
how
does
you
this
plan
do?
to win the
Do you
day?
get like to change your weapon?
So be it. I reward your cleverness this time.
Okay. I don't know what I'm looking at.
Let's see. Let's see.
Violent treats violent. All right. I don't. Okay, so you're probably gonna get to change your weapon,
How is this?
Probably.
like a. Okay, that's what it looks like. That's what I'm looking at right now. Yeah, this is definitely looking like you're gonna be able to style change, sort of like
Big
change
match.
your weapon.
Of anyone, you should be able to handle the hero's relics. With Eric,
Okay,
strike
each
with
weapon
superior
matches
reach.
a direction. That does not make sense. Please explain.
Use Amir's
If I need a
overwhelming
35-minute video to understand a Fire Emblem character, I'm not sure what I'm looking at.
Unleash
Alright,
the
so you
blinding
just smash.
speed of
What do you got? Show me something cool.
Along with the sword of the creator.
Oh, I
Each
don't
weapon
know.
matches a direction.
I don't know about that.
I wonder how they can make it.
Ouch.
Your will and mine be now as one.
We're about to find out.
To you, both sides
Okay.
of time are
The
revealed
man with this poster.
through
What are you
smash.
looking at?
Show the
That's not
world.
staged at all, guys. At all. Okay. I'm paying attention.
Okay.
January 28th. It's very soon. That was surprisingly
Yes,
quick
there you have it. Byleth from
so I
Fire
guess you're
Emblem
gonna go
Three
into
Houses
breakdown now.
is joining the battle.
for an announcement.
Fire Emblem Three Houses was released just
Knowledge
last
of the
summer,
fighter is
so
nice,
it's still
but not
very new.
required.
Particularly tactical. Well, it's tactical in that it simulates combat. You can think of it as moving pieces in a board game, or in other words, a
This is
game
one of
in
their
which you
most
advance
selling
units across a grid
franchises.
and battle.
This is one of the biggest games of the past year, and he's sitting here
When
explaining
we talk
it
about
to
tactical
people.
games of that era, there
Come
were
on,
lots
guys.
of ones in which you command tanks, aircrafts, and so
He's
on.
sitting here
But
explaining
Fire
you
Emblem
the
was
history
unique
of the
because
biggest
each unit
RPG
was a specific character,
2019.
sort of like in role-playing games.
Easily.
Yeah, I mean,
Plus,
I don't blame him.
something made it stand out from other Nintendo products.
He's explaining it poorly too.
Characters
It's a
could
dating
permanently
simulator.
die.
I actually agree with you, Danny. I actually agree
That's
with you,
pretty
chat room.
direct language, though, so perhaps we should just
That's
say they're
pretty much-
sleeping with the fishes.
What it is, I mean.
But really, if a character fell in battle, you'd lose that unit. They'd be gone, and you couldn't use them again. Recent entries in the series maintain this concept of
Settings, yeah, I
permadeath to
guess.
some degree in classic mode and what have you. But a lot of games now allow strategic withdrawals, so to speak. In the older games, your units would really be gone, never to be mentioned again. Scary.
6 fighters from the Fire Emblem series have a counter move.
The game's
It's
stories
actually
are
true,
told like
and
chronicles of war, with increasingly distinct characters and engrossing scenarios.
settings. Okay.
Several characters also appear in the Super
Does
Smash
this
Bros.
character have a
series,
counter, is
and
what
6
he's
of the
saying? I'm not
7
sure.
use a counterattack.
Still trying to
It's their
understand
down
that.
special.
I don't know.
There's actually a reason for this. When I was considering how to
17
incorporate
game.
Fire Emblem fighters into Super Smash Bros. Melee, I thought it might be interesting to reflect the turn-based nature of the original game. First comes your opponent's turn. They attack and you counter. Next comes your turn.
This series is turn-based battle system. Okay.
And now, Fire Emblem Three Houses is the 17th game in the series.
17th a game, damn, bro.
People who aren't Japanese in particular might
not
be thinking, 17
These are
games?
very
There are
long
that
series of
many?
games.
Yeah.
Well, if you include Fire
Been around
Emblem
for a long
Heroes in the
time. He's
remakes,
actually
but you
just doing
don't
this.
include the Satellaview
He's going
game,
in.
Tokyo Mirage Session,
Sacred
Sharp
Stones is a
SE,
good game.
and Fire
Path of
Emblem
Radiance is a
Warriors,
good game.
then
These
it
are all
comes
good
out to
games.
17 games. Let's try saying them in the Fire Emblem
I
Can You
really
Say It
don't know
challenge.
if this is what he's gonna
I'll
do
give
for
it a try.
35 minutes. He's gonna name a bunch of video games. This is what y'all got. Trivia.
封印の剣烈火の剣、聖魔の功績、
Wow, he's actually
荘
getting
園
it
の
done.
奇跡、暁の女神、
I
神
don't-
南黒龍神紋章、
What am I looking at right now?
エコーズ風化節
There you go.
Watch
I'm looking
this
at him like he's just going in.
今変な
Just
数え
looking
方
at
して
him
So
going
you
in,
saw
talking
how
about,
I
hey,
was
check these
counting in a
games
weird
out.
way, right? I was counting in binary.
つまりこれが全部
This is 0. Fold this here and you get 1, and then you get 2, then 2 plus 1 equals 3.
Guys.
So this would be 4, 5,
Guys.
6,
This guy's showing
7,
us how to
and
count in
8.
binary.
We're really
And then
on
you get
topic
16.
now.
Add 1 and you
Try
get
it out when
17.
you're bored sometime.
Awesome, isn't
I'm
it?
not gonna start right now. Sakurai, I'm not gonna.
You can
offend
actually count up to 31 on one
Okay,
hand.
yeah. What is 3 houses? Everybody bought this game. I don't.
And if you use both hands, you can count all the way up to 1023.
畳の数を数える目の数を数える
If you've given up counting the knots in a tatami mat, you could always give it a go.
I'm not gonna try it out.
What
right
is
now.
Fire Emblem
Yeah,
Three
I'm
Houses?
not trying that.
In Japanese, the male version
I mean, I
of
know
the
how
main
to do
character
it.
is
I'm
called
just
Bereto,
saying
and
that
the
I'm not
female
gonna do
version
it
is
right
called
now.
Beresu.
Not the
But in
same
English,
order or
they share
anything,
the same
Sakurai.
name.
But what are we doing here?
Byleth becomes a professor who ends up
So
leading
it's
one of 3
Paolo?
academic houses.
Watch
Once
it.
you've chosen a house, you guide them through their school life, and, well, you end up fighting the other houses. After a certain incident,
Just
5
play it,
years
you just
pass,
say,
and you
don't
meet up with your
copy the
grown-up
game.
students to battle against the other houses in their regions. It's a very sad game in which your former allies become enemies, turn hostile, and try to kill you.
That's fine.
Further would be delayed if I waited until after
To understand
release.
the concept
really?
of Fire Emblem
Seems-
Three Houses, I played an early
That
version of
seems
the
a
game
little
before its
unnecessary.
release.
内容を見てきました
It's not exactly a complicated character.
I've done the same thing before, with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, for example.
やっぱり
Because I couldn't wait until launch to experience it, or we'd have never made it in time. For that title, I borrowed
Can't
an
even
early
wonder- I
version of the
can't even
game for
begin to
2
wonder what
days,
Twitter looks
ran
like.
around all the
Let's
areas,
just open it
saw
up.
the
What do we
ending,
got?
and realized for the first time, I guess we can't really have Breath of the Wild's Princess
First thing
Zelda
I
as a
see-
fighter.
設定することはできないなと
First thing I see on Twitter says, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
I did the same this time, but with there being 3 houses and multiple endings,
Oh
it was
my
really hard to
God.
get a feel for it.
The next one says, "Sakurai,
And of
no
course,
offense, my
there weren't
man,
any
but what the
walkthroughs
fuck are you
left.
talking about?" I think that is the general sentiment right now.
いくつかのルート
The game has multiple routes, and the outcome of each is very
Try it
different.
out when you're bored sometime. What a screenshot.
Your experience will vary depending on the route you choose, and many of the characters you meet will adopt different roles in the story. I'll try to avoid spoilers when I'm talking about the fighter. I hope you'll understand. Before my demonstration, I should point out that when I did the Terry Bogard showcase video, I mentioned that it was recorded a month in advance. But this time, we
Actually
have
gonna
to
bust
account
out
for
the
the
2
holidays
controllers in
and
each hand. He's
such,
gonna
so we're
bust out the
filming
controller in
2
each hand
months
and
in
just
advance
like a bunch
of
of
this
combos,
video's
like-
release. Right now, it's
Who
actually
gives this
November.
man the idea?
Therefore, some of what I'm about to show you might differ a bit from the finished
Better
version.
defeat it there.
また、いつも
As always, I'm using a special in-game camera and such for
Mobility
demonstration
is low.
purposes.
Okay.
では
Here I go.
All right, here we go.
Throws are not their strong point.
It's part of
They're a zoner character. Okay, so they zone.
これが
So, this is our new fighter, Byleth.
The direction of the stick inputs the hero's relic. Okay, I see.
Sadly, they're
They
lacking
could
in
have done this for
mobility.
Dante.
It's maybe a bit better than Robin's, but that's about all you can say for them. Throws are not their strong point either. Their grab lacks range. But actually, you could say that they're
Upward
distance demons.
inputs. Okay, this seems like it's gonna be super weird.
The hero's relic they use changes depending on the direction you input with the stick. Each of the hero's relics is a weapon that appears
Okay.
in Fire Emblem Three Houses. They look like bones, and there's a reason for that.
理由があります
I feel like
First,
this
let's
could have
talk
been
about the
Royal
weapon
Guard,
Byleth uses for upward input. The
Trickster,
Sword of the Creator.
Quicksilver, all those things could
The
have
Sword
been
of the
this
Creator
instead.
here is Byleth's default weapon.
But hey, man.
They use it for flurry attacks and tilt attacks, such as down tilt attacks, where it takes the form of a whip.
下は蛇腹剣にしてますね
They also use the sword for dash attacks and other moves.
Yeah,
think
that's,
a lot of
that's
people are
like
gonna be
that's
upset.
a Zero
For their
Suit Samus
up
up
smash
there,
attack.
right there.
They'll whip the sword upward to launch enemies in the air.
Oh, okay, I dig that. It's
For
pretty
their up
similar
air
to
attack, they'll wave the whip sword
Joker in
overhead.
some aspects. And it's a meteor. Okay,
The
so
hit
you can
detection
meteor
for this
people
attack
from
lasts for a
below that.
relatively long time.
Attack strike opponents repeats.
The up special move is really something. The sword extends like this, allowing you to do things like this.
Yeah, it's definitely a meteor.
It was
That's an
pretty
interesting way to
terrifying
connect a
how I
meteor. It
knocked him into
combos
the air
too,
with
which
that
is
attack.
okay.
And in addition, you can do awful things like this. That said, you'll launch opponents upward until their damage reaches a certain percentage.
Upwards when damage.
上の方が飛ばすんですね。
Okay, what is this?
まあそれを超えたら
Exceed that percentage and you'll need to be careful. You may find it
Forward
helpful
and
to
back
mid-air
gives you
dodge.
the spear.
I've already shown this, but you can also use it to latch onto edges. So that's the up special.
Looks pretty cool.
Now for the sideways inputs. This is Erdfar, the same name as the weapon from Celtic mythology.
Okay.
Salute to Melancholy.
It's
First, we'll go
interesting
through the
how these
forward and back air
buttons
attacks.
are so.
As you can see,
These
they
are
have a
large
long reach.
buttons for a character like
so.
this, despite the general prevalence of
Marth's
small
air
buttons
attack
in
keeps
Smash.
opponents in check too, right?
They're very large normals.
こんな感じで
What day did it say it was?
Wow,
Was it
okay.
26th? I think it was.
If Byleth does the same
28th.
thing, you'd win out,
Right?
so you should be able to
January
beat it.
28th.
Next, the side smash attack.
It just went
This
right
also
in. They
has a
showed it
long
to you.
range. It'll connect even from here.
It's more powerful. This seems like spacing
Also,
is
if you
gonna
add
be
an
a
upward tilt, it'll be
bitch.
stronger.
Like you actually need to deal with like so
And
many
if you've
aspects
knocked
of
an
this
opponent
character.
down, the side attack won't hit unless you add a downward tilt to aim for them.
下をちゃんと狙おうということで
So you need to hit people from the right distance to
By the
actually
way,
get
the tip of the
stronger
lance is more
version of the
powerful.
move, which is actually
The
fucked
shaft
up.
part is weaker.
And it's based on diagonals, so,
So
you're
it's
gonna
not
have to be
suited to close
super
combat.
careful.
It won't deal much damage, and it won't launch opponents far.
だから基本的に
That's why,
I
as a
actually
rule,
didn't see that region. Let me see.
you want to hit with the blade part aimed upward
Okay, uppercut.
というのがいい使い方
or
I
downward
dig
in
that
this case.
uppercut. Keeps him in the ground, which is
Next, the
important.
side special move.
これはこのまんま
Yeah, that's
Byleth will
that's very
simply
scary.
swing
This
the
character's
lance
gonna be
like
able to
this.
get in on you very
But
easily.
again, it is excellent.
I don't know,
reach.
but the thing about that is that
For
they don't seem to have
example,
they
even
seem
when
to
your
have direct
opponent is at
benefits
this
to actually
distance,
getting in
it'll
on you,
still
so they're
hit.
gonna have to play lame to do anything. Oh, that's the most fucked up air-to-air button I've ever seen.
Actually, you can do a smash attack to
That
charge
is
forward a
the
little.
most disgusting
Like this.
thing in this game.
ただし
But as you'd expect, it can be easily shielded, so be careful. Use it in midair and you'll
Okay.
carve up a large area.
Has a wide area of attack when used there.
Returning to the side air
Attack
attacks from
right there.
earlier, they have great horizontal reach, but they lack
そんな
verticality.
に上下の落差がないんですねなので
So this
Okay.
complements it
Yeah,
well,
you've got Ganondorf type moves.
although
your
you'll be
bottom
vulnerable
inputs.
when you land.
Okay, it's a second meteor
Now,
attack.
for the downward
Okay.
inputs. For these, Byleth will use an axe called Emir.
魔の斧と書くものですね
It's named after a
That's gonna
weapon
be
that
fucked
appears
up
in
in, like,
Ugaritic myth.
Four-player Smash.
First, the down air attack.
You can
It
charge
really
it.
is strong.
Okay.
You can try for a meteor effect with this attack.
Similar to Falcon
Next
Punch.
is the
Okay.
down smash
It's more like
attack.
Ganondorf to me.
A heavy swing of the axe back
There's
and forth.
super armor.
As you
okay.
can see, it has a great
This
deal of
character's
launch
fucked
power.
up.
そして
What happened?
Nobody
And
else,
for the
like,
down special,
only K. Rool has like super armor.
Byleth channels all
I'm
their
sure there's
energy
other
into a
characters, but
devastating
like
strike.
super armor is extremely
It's a
rare in
bold
this game
move,
for anyone
similar
who
to the
knows.
Falcon Punch.
And
But here's what makes it
To
different.
put it on that attack is like
When readying the
like
move,
Captain
there's a super
Falcon,
armor effect,
like times 5 in terms of strength. You can get
which
grabbed
allows
at
you
the
to
start of the
withstand an
move,
attack.
Yeah, but most people don't do that.
Just so you know, if you
Pass
execute a
through
Falcon Punch
platforms to
in
these
about the same
splash
time,
effect. Oh, okay. While you're going down, interesting.
it plays out like this.
That's interesting.
It's a bit
mobility.
slower than the Falcon Punch, but due to the super armor effect, you have the advantage,
そうですねただ
unless you get grabbed.
You can turn around.
Another notable
That's
aspect is that
interesting.
it
I don't
lets you
know how
pass through
good all that
platforms.
is. It seems very long startup.
While
but
you're charging up, you can breeze past platforms
yeah,
like this.
you
to
definitely
reach a
in
lower area.
1v1. It's going to be hard to actually pull
It
that
won't
off.
let you jump, but you could use it as a surprise attack.
あと
Also, you can turn around during the move.
振りかぶ
The
り
swing takes a while, so if an
Okay, so
opponent
it's got a
runs
switch
behind you
effect,
during
so
the
that's
move,
good.
you can
Whip
quickly
it.
change direction.
So
ところで
By the way, earlier I talked a little bit about
there's neutral B. You get
it
your,
only appears
yeah,
in a
Link,
few neutral moves.
straight bow and arrow.
You've got the neutral air attack. This attack is similar to a move of Pit's and other fighters like him. It lets you spin the weapon around. It's
Arrows
also
can't be
easy to
released
create
until the
certain
charge is
combos with
complete.
it.
Okay, so you can't just mash it
And
out
with the
like
neutral special,
liquid.
you'll let loose an arrow.
I mean, that's
It
okay.
seems pretty straightforward, right? But there are a few noteworthy aspects to this bow. First,
out by
the biggest
shielding.
difference
Okay.
between this bow and Link's is that once you enter a
Changing
command,
direction's
you can
cool,
keep
say that.
charging until it's ready. You can't release it partway through the charge, so when it does fire, the arrow travels at high speed.
Okay,
It's
so you get a
also very
much stronger
powerful.
one with a little bit more charge
That
time.
said, you can
It's actually
still
not a very
cancel out
long
of the
charge time.
stance using the shield button. You
It
can also
doesn't like
change
this character's
direction
very
while in the
slow though.
stance.
Everything is kind of
It
based
works
on
up until
long,
this point,
long startups.
but
Yeah.
Fight us
keep
fucked
holding the
up
button.
damage though. Let's see.
Yeah, the charge.
You'll unleash
charger moves and stuff.
a powerful arrow that looks like a beam of light. You can perform this move by keeping the button held down. You charge up power like so,
Okay, yeah.
charge a bit more,
I mean, yeah,
and then
Fox will just
fire.
reflect you and punish you for free.
But again, you'll need to take care
very
when using this
dangerous.
move. For one, when you've
I
powered
don't
up the
know about
move
this
to its
character.
max, there's no way to
those
cancel out of it.
punishments
Not
are
even with the
pretty
shield
fucked up.
button. In other words, you're committed to firing it. So you see, a situation like this is pretty terrible.
I don't know about this.
Once you've entered the stance, you won't be able to do anything. Which means it's quite the risky attack to use against fighters who have a move with a reflector effect. But you
one
could
thing to
always
call
just
it.
aim into the fray,
You get
as
your
it is,
background
after all,
character.
a long-range move,
You get that,
letting you
like
deal a
tornado.
sudden blow to opponents.
I don't know. I've seen better.
So you need to think carefully when using this projectile weapon. Byleth's final smash is called Progenitor God Ruptured Heaven. In the original game, there's a move called Ruptured Heaven. This is an enhanced version. As you can see, you
Okay.
team up with the mysterious
Probably gonna
Sophis
be by
and launch an
houses, yeah.
attack together.
Oh wow, that's actually cool. That's pretty cool. That makes a lot of sense.
Now, let's talk about the color variations. It's set up so that the
Okay,
default
I
and
like that.
odd-numbered color variations are male, while the
Definitely
even-numbered
fan service
ones are female. However, the third, fourth, and fifth colors are, as you can see, reminiscent of the house leaders.
Understood.
Those of you who played the original game will of course understand what I'm referring to. The sixth color is based on Sophis, who you just saw earlier.
Okay, yeah. So the monastery is
And the seventh
definitely
and
the
eighth
stage.
variations
It's
have a
pretty much the
different
only
hair
one it
color,
could be,
which is based
right?
on
One of the most iconic
based on
scenes of
something
the
that
game.
occurs in the course of the original game story.
Yeah, most of the game.
Didn't we see this variation in the final smash?
Okay. Okay,
Next,
so it
I'll
definitely
introduce
shifts.
the stage.
The stage definitely shifts.
For this one, we of course
Much
tried to
like,
recreate the place where you
the
spend
Colosseum
most of
and
the
stuff
game,
like that.
Garreg
The
Mach
Fire Emblem
Monastery.
stages.
This is how Garreg Mach Monastery is laid out in the original game. From these, we chose to have it cycle through the marketplace, reception hall,
Just homies
Bridge.
hanging out. Okay.
and cathedral all in one stage. It's the type of stage that rotates through different areas, such as these four. Let me introduce each of the guests that appear in these four areas. The
So,
first area is the
I'm wondering
marketplace.
if these characters go through time
I
skip.
think
They
this is
probably
where a
don't
lot
time
of people
skip the
come to do their
characters.
shopping.
It's probably just going to be the
The
pre-time
guests
skip
that appear
characters in the
here are
background the whole
students of
time.
the Blue Lion's house: Dimitri, Dedu,
May or may
and
not will
Ingrid.
end up just when I. Okay.
Not Dimitri, Dudu, or
Self-aware at
Ingrid.
least.
Their names are a bit difficult to say. They're largely from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Since it's a kingdom, that means they have a monarchy. For that reason, I guess you
Okay,
could say
destructible
Dimitri is the future king. He had quite a difficult life and may or may not end up with just one eye. He's an unfortunate one, that one. There are vendors on either side. In the original game, these are important booths where you buy all sorts of
Thank you
things.
so much,
But
Sakura. That's exactly what I want.
here you can break them, you see. If you do break them, the stage will expand to the left
Okay,
and
you get
right.
launched up. Okay, now you're in the.
I wonder where people will buy their supplies now. And in the background, you can see the gatekeeper. You often pass through this area in Fire Emblem 3 houses, and you end up talking to
Okay,
them a lot.
understood.
Moving through these areas is possible thanks to this mysterious platform. Just when it seems like you've come to a stop, you'll come crashing back down. We've broken through the ceiling and slammed into the building. And the guests in the reception hall are Edelgard, Dorothea, and Petra of the Black Eagles.
Well, what kind of...
Take
my
note,
question
it's not
is...
spelled Edelgard.
Yeah, the...
They're
okay,
from the
yeah, so those are
Adressian Empire.
platforms. And they're destructible.
And
I'm
as
just
such,
wondering like
they
how the
embrace their
stages
military
actually
might.
change over the course of the actual...
Edelgard is one of the characters who is central
Okay.
to the conflict.
Yeah, it
Depending
seems
on
like
the
a very
path you take,
strange
she'll go through some
environment.
terrible ordeals. You'll notice there are prominent chandeliers above the stage. It's possible to knock
Okay.
them down. However, Byleth can't actually reach it, even though it's their
You just
stage.
break the table. Is this Hogwarts?
You can
Yeah,
reach it with other
basically.
fighters, though.
Basically, honestly.
So, it's nice if you can work your way up there by getting lucky and being launched up, or perhaps by using another fighter as a stepping
You
stone.
can just break it. You can just do
There we
that.
go.
They just
I made
have
it.
the budget.
And you can knock it down.
Sakurai blowing all that money.
Also, you can break this table.
All of these are
Like so.
flat. That's really fucked up. All of these are just flat.
Just like the sign that reads Fudin Kazan in the Suzaku Castle stage, it can break
I
if
don't
you
know about
launch
that.
the opponent into it at close range.
You would think that they have this opportunity to introduce
Next
more
up,
variation.
the bridge. The camera rotates 90 degrees, creating this long area. It's very wide indeed.
Bridge.
It's similar to the bridge of Elden stage.
Yeah, this is like
The
all
guests are from
slight
the Golden
variants
Gear.
on a flat
Claude,
surface
Hilda,
fight
and
on.
Lawrence.
Alright.
They belong
I
to
feel
the
like they
Leicester
could have done a lot
Alliance.
better than that, but hey man, I like flat surface.
Because it's an alliance of many noble families, you could say that they have a wide assortment of members. And Claude is the sharpest of the bunch. Incidentally, both Claude and Hilda are the names of characters that appear in Genealogy of the Holy War, the
I mean,
fourth
yeah.
title in the Fire Emblem series.
Literally, the,
I guess
just
once
the
you've
bridge
reached the
stage.
17th game and are creating 40
It makes sense
characters
with the
for
concept
each
of the
new
character,
entry,
but
you're
I'm
bound
surprised
to
there's
get a
no
bit of name
platforms.
overlap.
There's probably
Yeah.
The naming process must
I
be
noticed
tough.
that, yeah.
Hey, it looks like the Pegasus Knight is busy
because the
training.
character has platform options, so I would.
As for the
respect
bridge's design,
there's
it's
a
just a
platform
long pathway,
segment.
plain and simple.
Okay, so there's one more.
You can expect plenty of blows
and
to be
this
exchanged
also
at the edges
does
of
not
the screen.
have. Okay, there we go. There's some platforms, very ones.
You could also say it's a place where the fail
Yeah,
knot
right.
really shines,
It's the same
and in this
thing.
sense, I think it suits the Golden Deer perfectly.
All right.
The last area is the cathedral, only with some platforms you can pass through. The guests appearing in the cathedral are Sedith, Flayn, and Rhea. There's
that
Sedith,
light
who
guy.
appears to have an extremely strong bond with his sister,
Be with us this
Flayn.
morning,
She
too.
seems to be under the protection of
Simple
him and
layout of
Rhea,
platform
who you can see
only.
fighting during the opening of Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Okay, and it moves out of view.
All three
okay.
have
I
character
would
quirks
expect the
related to their
opposite.
true
It's very
identities.
Obtuse.
I feel that Flame might be saying shush
Flash in action.
at this point, so
So
I'll
is
leave
he
it at
actually
that.
just gonna play for like the next 5 minutes.
This is a simple area of the stage. All it
Okay.
has are these platforms. Being the last area,
actually
it may
just
be a
gonna do
place
that.
where some intense battles will be waged.
Like you don't even see the main character.
It'll cycle
That's not
through each
even-
location in about 2.5 minutes.
Okay. Alright. I don't know what I'm looking at here.
Byleth in action.
Okay, today we'll have a tag team battle in Squad Strike with the DLC team pitted against Fire Emblem protagonists from throughout the
I'm
ages.
actually looking at this
That'll
right
give
now.
us precisely 5 players per side. Alright, here we go, Joker. Joker!
This man's got
And
items.
Hero! Gee, we really made a lot, huh?
Yeah, these have really long
Banjo!
startups. Like
By
insanely
now,
long
I think you
startups.
know what I'm doing. But basically, I'm trying to defeat all 5 opponents with just the professor here.
Yeah, because like, there's
But
not
as
a lot
expected,
of
it's going to be a
confirms off
pretty
just your
tough battle,
basic
so I'm using
attacks that
anything
you
I can
do.
get my hands on.
Like you have to start with a special.
It's not going to land that easily. Uh-oh, this is bad.
Yeah,
Benedict.
because like off a basic attack, you don't have like a lot of options.
I better keep my distance. I'll use this chance to attack. Got him. That's scary. He's invincible for a moment here. Lots of explosives. Ouch.
You don't have like a lot of ground options.
Perfect shielded that, huh? Good
Okay.
one.
Man's actually got a bunch of items on.
Like this,
All right.
like this, or like so. No anti-air, huh? There, the soccer ball connected. Good, there's Mom. You're in a good spot, Mom. Ah, I shouldn't have taken that. Gardevoir. Well, I guess no one uses projectiles. At this point, it doesn't matter if Gardevoir's there or not. I feel like the enemy might get this Smash Ball. See? They got it. But I mustn't give up.
Okay.
I can't waste the
So he's
chance.
gonna close it out just by showing this, and there's legitimately only like 5 more minutes to this presentation.
There's another
so I wonder
Smash
what
Ball.
they're gonna do.
Yes, got it.
Maybe there'll be one more
Now.
surprise reveal. What do you think?
What are you charging up for?
I expect nothing. I started to say it from the start. As a matter of fact, expecting nothing is the only thing you should do
There's
when
still
they
more.
reveal Byleth as a DLC
Wow.
character.
I guess a lot of people are not very happy.
Go on, you can take the hammer, but it's mine.
I don't know.
Although I'm scared I might get hit with a counter in this state. I hit him.
Just seeing things blow up about this.
まあ最後
Song
I was trying to
collections
fight
is
using
gonna have a lot
Byleth's
of fire
abilities
emojis,
alone,
of course.
but what matters is that I won. Good game.
まあ団体戦
It can be fun to play like this, especially in tag team, so I think it's a good idea to try imposing different types of challenges on yourself. The end.
Song collection.
Jesus Christ, man.
Now, about the additional music.
People are just dunking
Since it's from the
on
Fire
each
Emblem
other right
series,
now.
we'll be adding each of the new tracks to all the
sure
Fire
people
Emblem
are
stations.
losing
Everyone's just collectively
There are already
just
a
like,
lot of Fire Emblem tracks
y'all
in the
are
game.
mad.
Our selection this time has been made
amazing.
taking those existing tracks into consideration.
Okay, of course.
11 songs are being added.
Everything's gonna be Three Houses related.
This includes an arrangement of the main
Everything.
theme in both Japanese and English. I hope you'll enjoy these as well.
Yeah, it was always a
Even
classic one, bro.
Melancholy.
We're also adding in a new
Yeah,
spirit
man. A lot
mode.
of people seem so disappointed, man. A lot of people.
It includes
seem
the house
disappointed.
leaders among some of the other popular
I
characters.
don't know.
I don't know, man.
Sothis is legend class.
There's always more. Me Fighter
Also,
costumes.
there's a
Check it
new
out. What we
classic
got?
mode route,
Now
a
the good
Heroic
stuff
Legacy,
starts.
which is
This is
designed to
actually
let
the
you
good
enjoy
stuff.
classic
Now.
Fire Emblem stages
do
from
y'all
throughout
got?
the series' history.
Round
The
5
final
Me
battle
Fighters.
is against Master Hand and Crazy Hand, but you'll find
Okay,
that something
okay,
pretty
okay,
amusing
okay.
happens, so look forward to that.
Wow. Okay, that's actually sick. All right, I'll give him that.
Now for
That's
the Mii
cool.
Fighter costumes. Please take
That's
a look.
pretty cool.
All right, let's
Why
see.
didn't it just say Smash X Assassin's Creed? That's actually pretty so dope, actually.
Meat Fighters, okay.
I like
Fighter
it.
costume.
Rabbids. Okay, so this is all Ubisoft. Okay, this is
Okay.
all Ubisoft. That's actually real. That's happening on your screen right now.
Yeah.
That makes more sense than anyone think. 2 years ago, that wouldn't have made sense, but it makes sense. Okay, another Mega Man X base. No, it's just X Gunner. Okay. It's not like a Sigma or anything. It's just X. Okay. Makes sense. Kind of surprised that wasn't there before.
Okay, Rabbit.
Ooh, what you got? That's cool. I like that. That's playing to my heart. What else? Oh, yo! That's actually sick. Now that is the reveal. That's the one that we were waiting for. That we didn't know we wanted.
Bro, no spoilers.
That's sick.
Not there
That's
yet.
badass. That's the best shit. I actually like that.
Cuphead, don't deal with the devil.
That's actually badass. That's pretty cool me costumes as far as those are concerned. Like, I'll take Cuphead.
Yeah.
I like that. And he comes with the music. Yeah, of course he comes with the music. That's really cool. Alright. Show me that Fighter Pass 2. Show me that Fighter Pass 2 info. Let me get that tease. Cuphead V Fighter, that's so cool. You'll get an additional song, yeah, of course. It's, yeah, very nice, very nice. Great song.
28th. 75 cents each, guys.
はい今回新
This
しく
time, we're releasing a Cuphead costume. And for those of you who purchased the Cuphead costume, an additional song will be added. It's called Floral Fury,
pretty
and it's
cool.
the theme that plays when fighting
give him that.
Cagney Carnation.
I enjoy that.
I hope you enjoyed these
Amiibo.
as well.
That
Okay,
was okay.
well, that's okay. You can have that.
After purchasing a costume, I recommend using
I like
the
how the
sharing
camera's
feature.
just not focusing on it.
If someone has created a Mii fighter, you can play using the costume it's wearing
Camera's just
immediately after
isn't
you download
focusing
it.
on the actual amiibo. All right, what you got? 5 fighters joining the fight. Show me Fighter Pass 2.
And now, onto the amiibo. The color palette for Dark Samus looks pretty good, doesn't it? Dark Samus and Richter are planned for release on Friday, January
What you got? What you
17th.
got?
And they got Richter Belmont. Okay, I like that. I like that. That's cool.
はい、そして今回
And now, with the addition of Violet, the Fighter's Pass is finally
Pass is
complete.
not complete.
The lineup was Joker, Hero, Banjo and
Okay,
Kazooie,
he's talking
Terry
about the Fighters
Bogard, and
Pass,
Violet.
some ideas that they've tossed out there.
From more than 70 fighters, only 5 have been added. But I must say, this game has always been an exceptional experience. And since the roster was already so large to begin with, right from the start, we intended to make the most
what do
out
you
of the
got?
new
What's
gameplay
new? What's
mechanics
new?
and so on. There really were a lot of new
Future
mechanics, weren't there?
downloadable content. Wait a minute,
When we add a
people.
new fighter, we don't simply make their attacks or their movements a little
It's gonna be
different.
another 5.
Instead, we try to offer you a
Oh,
whole
okay,
new
okay,
style
okay,
of play.
okay, okay. What do you got? Even more fighters in development. The obvious, right?
Yeah.
5 more fighters. All right.
As I stated,
6
we'll
more
continue
fighters.
to
There's gonna
release
be
more
6
DLC fighters down the
Alright.
line. I had thought that 1 or 2 might suffice, but, well,
What you got?
have a look.
Let's see. Let's see.
Volume 2. Are they gonna show us something? Probably not. All challenges will be released by 2021. Alright. It's gonna be a little while before we hear about this.
Looks like there will be one more fighter
Unknown
than
for
last
now.
time. For this reason, we will be releasing the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass Volume 2. It will be available for pre-purchase on the date shown, so please keep an eye out. And now that it's official,
Just
we
buy it.
intend to move ahead with development.
Throw your money at the screen.
Of course, like last time, the
Contents have
contents
already
will
been
remain
decided,
unknown
yeah,
for
of
now,
course.
and I'm personally very sorry that we have to release Fighters Pass Volume 2 when the details have yet to be revealed. Like last time, I'd be very grateful if, despite that, you would understand
Special
why and
bonus for
purchase it.
purchasing Fighter Pass
Furthermore,
Volume 2.
the
Are
new
they gonna show us
editions have
that
already
now?
been decided.
Oh.
Even if I receive many requests
Alright,
regarding
alright.
potential
Oh,
candidates
okay.
on Twitter, I'm afraid it would be very
Yeah, of
hard to
course.
consider them.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
But I still hope you'll look forward to it.
Maybe Dante.
Not
will
too
be
crazy.
We're also including a bonus with Fighters Pass
yeah.
Volume 2. Last
Y'all
time,
wish.
it was a Rex
Nobody
costume.
knows anything anymore.
But this time, here's what we have.
Nobody's know nothing. Nothing.
Lastly, let's go. What you got?
It's a Mii Fighter costume for Mii Sword Fighter, the ancient
It's the-
soldier gear
okay,
from The
it's
Legend of
just
Zelda
news. Like,
Breath
check
of
it
the
out. We're the
Wild.
best company in the world.
This will not be for sale individually, so it can only be
It's just
acquired
one wants
as
to
part
say,
of
just
Fighters
rub
Pass
it in your
Volume 2.
faces. Check this out. Is it a fighting game? Oh. Buddy. Buddy.
I'm up to lastly. Hold on.
It's
It's been
Buddy.
reported that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate
I
is
mean,
the
you
highest
tell
selling
us.
fighting game in the world.
Best selling.
Personally, I don't know if it counts as simply a fighting game,
Why is he talking
but I
about
guess
this?
it's seen as a fighting game around the world.
Alright, bro.
Seems like Street Fighter 2 was in the lead for a while, but now Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has surpassed it in total sales.
Who
However,
knows?
I'm not sure if this is
He
accurate.
knows.
There were 5 versions of Street Fighter 2, or 6 to 7 if we really want to get into
You know
the
who
weeds.
knows? He knows.
Plus, there's the arcade versions and the 25 ports to other systems, so I don't know if that's been accounted for. Also, I don't know if that really qualifies as one game. It's up for
I
discussion.
love how he's crapping on Street Fighter
So,
2 right
who
now.
knows? But when it comes to a single piece of
He's not
software,
crapping on
it
nothing.
seems
He's-
like
he's-
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate
Like,
is
he's
He's
number
just stating
1.
the facts.
Yeah, like
He's stating
man,
facts.
like,
He's
like
stating
so
facts.
many,
Sorry.
like so many
Although,
versions.
I still don't know if it can really be called just a fighting game. I feel like it's become more than a fighting game, some sort of celebration
Yeah,
of
of
gaming
course.
or something else entirely.
No breaks for you. I mean, you
Also,
did this to
I
yourself.
feel a deep attachment to the 5 DLC fighters.
Okay, we're wrapping up.
The first Fighters Pass just
That
wrapped
should
up,
be it.
but it was
Yes, sir.
decided that there will be
Nintendo
more
screen,
DLC,
All right.
which means no breaks for me. I plan to keep working hard, so I
That
hope you
happened.
can continue to support us.
So,
That's it. Thank you.
expectations been subverted yet, chat room?
That's it. Show's over.
Have your expectations been subverted yet? I
Looks
could
like the
actually
show's
just
over,
pull up my
guys.
Twitter and we could just scroll down everything and look at all the posts, but I'm gonna let y'all do that because I'm sure there's a lot of things being said on the internet right now.
Oh yeah,
about
of course. I'm sure people are losing their minds.
About this. I'll I could just open this.
A lot of
People just
people are
losing their
surely
mind.
losing their minds right now.
Hey man, I'll take in all, I'll take anything for that Cuphead Mii fighter.
That's
costume.
cool.
That's
I think the
actually
Cuphead is
cool.
pretty cool.
All right, guys,
I like
check it
that's
out.
cool.
There's a since we're all here, right?
Okay.
Trailer. Joker official gameplay trailer. All right, so I'm gonna close the stream out by looking at this.
All right. So go ahead. We're gonna sign off on YouTube. So for everyone that joined us, thank you so much. And we'll see you next time for Gotta Be Legend Live. This has been Aliens and SHIB. Thank you so much. Hit the like button and subscribe, guys. See you next time.
All right.
Peace.
All right, so let's check out this trailer.